Hello and welcome to the Pandaemonium Raid storyline. I will be joined with my friend Atsuko. And hopefully, studio stops messing up like it did yesterday. It seems to be working fine, so hopefully it does. Alright, let's get started. Enter the soul. Thessa, I have a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in their wake. After all, the Master Fisherman recently sent word regarding his investigation. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Clayton whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandaemonium in the ethereal sea. You would do well to meet with him at once. If you have no objections, I ask you proceed to the anti-school. Forthwith, I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. And I'm trying to drink the tea. I have prepared this time. I have made sure that I made tea before doing this. I had traveled down. But I made myself some red chai tea. Sucks you can't fly. I make this so much easier. Oh, I think I gotta go on the other side. Eh. But yeah, I learned my lesson from yesterday. My voice was dying. So, I made tea. And this time I remember to bring water. Alafel. Thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forgo formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Clayton, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizia. The subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Aether Chemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belongs to the professor, he is nowhere to be found. Isn't that Alphino's father? He seemed silent. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trial was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere. In most literal sense, 'twas almost as if the entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. Oh no, the facility got destroyed. Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. On an entire sector of Azizia has been teleported to somewhere elsewhere. Teleported? Elsewhere? We believe its destination is none other than the ethereal sea. Here were an elegant facilities reconstituted as the halls of Pandaemonium to great success, as you can see. So it means Professor Clyden's there, and that monstrous fortress. That is our leading theory. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into the depths in search of the missing man. Yet before we do, there is another pressing matter. I don't know, how pressing is it? While Pandaemonium may appear firmly sealed, it is unknown entirely. Was recently spied, crawled forth from its gates. We observed its behavior with the anti-scope, and to our horror witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped. The ethereal sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If the flow were to disturbed, life itself may cease to be. Precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Priority. Rid us of this menace, Professor. We'll be at liberty to investigate what wicked are afoot. This memory crystal was recovered from Clyden's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandaemonium.
Without Phoenix, there would be no army of phantom warriors.
I'm not going to do that. It's going to hurt my voice. I realize you are capable in combat. But are you certain to be alright? Thermos is the only one who can summon our visionary allies. As long as I'm focused on bow, they're not worried. Let's go with the top one. He isn't? Why, of course. I should have known someone with your talents would master even the ancient's arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. Once we are freed of the looming spectre of Pandaemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge for the sake of through reports. Of course. In the meantime, I shall focus on my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather researchers from Confluence and to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Dun dun dun. Oh, that was quick. I already have the first one set up. I just... Ah, cool, it's in there. Alright, ready check. Make sure my friend is ready. Alright, let's go. Wow, that was fast. Hello.
Hi. And all the regrets.
Ah, all the regrets. No regrets here. I like how I just fit so out of place with the suit attire as a warrior in all these raids. Like, huh. I love it. It's as bad as wearing a mask during all the facial expression in Walker.
You're Dr. Hornet, right?
Yes.
Must not be interrupted.
How about you feast on my axe? Oh, I'm main tanking? Oh, come on. Why do I keep messing up and leaving my tank stance on? I guess we're going. I keep leaving my tank stance on. It's like no one wants to tank these. That was hilarious. Ah, no, I hit equilibrium, my fat finger. Oh, I'm about 60 seconds down, 25% heal. Ow, dude. Why'd you move? That really hurt like half the party. That's fine. Oh no. Oh, the guy is giving it to me. What? Oh, that's cool. He's giving me, I need to shake it off. I don't know. Wow, Warrior is amazing. Oh, it's Tank Buster. I have to say, the music's pretty good. Alright, you do that. Whatever. They don't disappear. It's be really sad in a release. Here, go. Oh, I just do that. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Ah, explosions. Ooh, that's close. I didn't get to make it in time. 'Cause everyone ran the other way. I'm the only one who's like good in health. I think that's also because of irritate the boss. I have no clue what his mechanics are. I seem to be doing fine. I'm not dead yet. Ice and fire. Fire, so I guess we go to ice? Nope. Probably gonna be ice. Why did the Reaper not move? I made plenty of room for the Reaper. I didn't need to. I was still in melee range. I didn't mean to hit both. Oh, I hate fat fingering. DBS and LD. This fight's actually not that bad. Like, I was expecting almost all of these fights to be kind of rough for a tank. It's actually quite easy for a tank. It's at 5%. There we go. LD. Please melt. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, because I got for this week.
Yeah, you already did it. I will give it to healer.
I gave also to a healer.
I'll need on the body. Pass. 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 Yeah, I got the body. Let's go.
Good, congrats.
Alright, back to the story.
Right. I mute until you finish.
Alrighty.
Make enough dark comments to entertain me, mind you.
Impressive work, Tesla. Their memories of their tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. This music, ugh. I kept getting stumbled because the music, I wanted to say, the music's the same one that's in the, I recognize it from Final Fantasy VII. It's the Manor music where, you get Vincent. That's kind of cool that they have that. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind. Who are you? There you go. I'm Athena, chief keyword of Pandaemonium, wife of Lahabrea. Wow, Lahabrea had a wife? What? And a mother to, Erythios. And it is I who made Pandemonium anew in the underworld. Man, I didn't even know Lahabrea was married. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one. For your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on you. I don't even remember who you are. I understand you have reasons to be worried, but I assure you there is no need. I know not what Lahabrea has told you, but all that I have done out of sincere curiosity. That appetite yet remains even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind. I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. You reborn? You have Clydian back, so you have no intention of halting research. Well, they're scientists, that's kind of rude. Don't tell them you're gonna halt their research. It's rude of them. They worked hard on that. I guess I asked for Clyden back. Clyden. Ah. Must be referring to the man who set foot in Azalea. He is now indispensable to my work. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those in which I grasp godhood. You are as stubborn as Lahabrea, I see. Although I seek in earnest. You refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. Hey, she's talking about that weird stone that's in my pocket. Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well, Lahabrea and Erythios. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls. That with their help, you may come to see clearly. She's bringing back blah blah Brea. Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you should better understand me, my desire for godhood. There's another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. Bum bum bum. Blah Brea. Oh, it's a different blah blah Brea. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I'm unsurprised to find you here. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inquiry. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? I don't know how long it's been. That's it. It's good as ever to see your face. With that more conventional circumstances, just where are we, and what events have led to this unexpected? Man, it's so convenient that every single time you have to discuss something, it's like, ooh, just happened. They automatically know. So quick. Ah, yes. I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in. Not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. Searched for you after a time, but couldn't find no trace. Now I know why. I mean, I'm the only one wearing different clothes from you. You would expect that it'd potentially be somewhere, I don't know, different. Our age has its share of surprises. My memories are to be believed. The supposedly world-ending final days came upon us, yet here we are in a future where you, at least, exist. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? Well, not you guys. You're technically dead. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life earned in some form, but there, as but memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this convention guide our every action. Agreed, but as memories giving fleeting form, we are befit of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid us in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak, nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. Man, you really don't want your wife to do her research. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Thessa. Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within the Pandaemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own. A shortcoming we must remedy at once. We would do well to learn more of the Pandaemonium, now dominating the landscape of souls. Thessa's colleagues will be doubtless proved to be the value in that respect. The two people afraid in the corner because they won't decide to come over. Ooh, I get to pick materia. Crit hit. At least that sells for more. Why do our companions hesitate to approach? We may be unusual visitors, but a time is of the essence. Bring them here. Discorpium, get over here. Although you may be but a confluence of memory, it is an honor to meet the prestigious. I have only read of Thessa's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know what you mean. I secretly stopped my legs from shaking. I don't know, your legs ain't shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. It isn't my life I fear for. I only fear for I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions now burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients who would priceless knowledge beyond the kin of any of our peers. But what purpose does fear serve, if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Information shall be the most precise resource, for that it is only a weapon we can wield in its forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Her desires haven't changed. She still seeks to transcend her mortal existence, so that she might unravel the mysteries of life. She would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas on what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus she can choose the underworld, or the ethereal sea, as is known in this age, as the staging ground for her final experiment. Here lies a particularly bottomless well of ether. Even for the means of streaming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. Well, she's a researcher, what do you expect? We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice, they were just as I remember. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. Don't look at me like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know true Thyrus would never want that. But these emotions remain memory, if nowhere else. We shall remain here to compile what information we can. You must infiltrate Pandaemonium and seek out Athea. You want me to do it? I would ask that you leave the memory crystal with us. It may hold secrets in which we have yet to unveil. Unveiled. Man, I gotta leave my stuff with you. You're just some specter, basically. All that's left is to cross that menacing threshold. Shall we take a closer look? I have a question for you. Does the word curate anything? Word. Curate. Why, yes, there's a few records in its existence. It mainly makes appearances in legends of the Iblins and tales concerning the Ascian Daha. Well, in tales concerns an entity known as an Ascian. The percentage is associated with the black accurate known as the Heart of Shibik, a source of considerable power. I see. So time has not buried it. Wah, wah, wah. Man, I don't even have to do anything. Everyone's just right here. From the outside, Pandaemonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the insides will be familiar. You would do well to secure an area near the entrance first. Once it has been cleared of threats, La Habre and I can approach. And we shall begin our exploration of the interior. The portal should convey you to the Pandaemonium gate. I hardly see need to tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. Nah, I'm fine. Who needs a weapon when you're going into Pandaemonium? I mean, it's just boss rooms. I knew you would come. It's Heidelin. No, it's not. It's Themis. Close enough. They both wear white. I never lost faith that we would again. I told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was too at first. You see, I am not the truth, Themis. I was made by Thea, molded from one of many souls at her disposal. I am only an illusion, built from memory, no more real than La Habrea and Erythios. Even so, I believe I have a grasp on the situation. This is the distant future. A future where Athea lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet unknown. You are here to stop her. I have the right. I have the right of it so far. Very good. I'd be disappointed if you were not to rise to her challenge. Although I'm sorry to say I cannot aid you. My creator has tampered with my essence. I am oddly inclined to act on her interest. I can do naught but offer you words of warning. Will you fight? And I cannot be avoided. There is no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion. Nothing worth shedding tears. We can read. Just read. I would feel terrible if I had a bit of this again. Why not? I'll go with I for you. Thank you for the sentiment, but I'm afraid that is quite impossible. Thea's grip on my mind is uneven. Still, I would ask you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athea has prepared a new vessel to replace Erythios, so that she may become a god by gathering the souls readily available in this area sea of evil. She tempers her own essence. Yet the souls are faint, diffused. She doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals. She has trained her gaze upon you. Despite our thin ether, you manage to lay us low. And Athena would know the scent of your strength, secret of your strength. To that end, she has prepared an experiment of her observations to fight for your life against Athea's creation. In doing so, giving the knowledge she desires. So what you're telling me is I just gotta one-shot it. It's a blob. Didn't we already fight a blob? Oh, never mind. Oh, and that one wing. Ooh. Oh, it is Pandaemonium. What's happening? Dia has made her. Must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. We can do little but hope with her success. Womp womp womp. Man, this area became like 100 times bigger than it was before. It's a spider. Pandaemonium. Once a massive lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. Athena has grown much since her death at La Habrea's hand. Although the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. I know you shall cut your way through this monster as you have so many others. Then you shall come before me. Do not hesitate to do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athea. Man, I get to fight that dude? Let's go. All the fighting. Wait. Make sure my friend is ready. Yep. Alright, let's go. What? This is the 10th. Oh, I'm doing the 10th circle. Man, where are they? Oh, I guess they changed the entrance. Just gotta do the new one. I already did a 9th, so I'm doing 10th. P10. Wow, it was a quick queue.
Someone's being tanked.
Man, these are quick queues. I think it's because I am tanking. Oh no, I'm gonna main tank again. I just realized my tank stance is on. Oh well.
Enjoy? I don't know what is it.
Man, what is... Ready up, Healy. Ready up. You can do it. There we go. Through the power of friendship, we shall defeat this boss.
I am Pandaemonium. From countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe life.
That's kind of cool. Alright, who wants main tank? I guess I'm main tank.
You will go no further.
You shall not pass.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I spin my web. This prison offers no escape.
Oh, come on. Why am I... It's like...
I mustn't disappoint. Lady in the Stay where you are.
Wait, was I not in that? Oh, tank tank.
Wet like unto chains. A tangled morsel awaiting death. All hearts lead back to me. I offer you a Lady of Venus power.
Ow.
Stay where you are.
Ooh, gonna suck.
A tangled morsel awaiting death. All hearts lead back to me.
Oh, there goes the other tank. Bye, tank. Oh, the circle areas. I didn't realize that. It's just beating his head against us. What?
Stay where you are.
Come on, dude, you gotta move faster. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh no, it still went off. Okay, good. Ooh, buddy. Ah, shit. Ah, no.
Back to me.
Home gang. Woo! That was lucky. Well, didn't need the home gang, but did it just in case. I didn't know if it would live. Ooh. Oh, I lived. He died? Did he not? He didn't. Did he really just only do TBN?
Your soul screams.
DPS could do LB. There's enough time. Well, we have enough. He's almost dead. Look at .3. That was surprisingly easy. Ah, good POI. This scholar. I noticed them the most. Need. Aw, I didn't get it. Need. Pass. 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 But yeah, that was surprisingly... I thought that would be, like, harder, I guess. But I almost died. Still. But I home gang. And I didn't even need to home gang, too. Ah, I didn't get the chest. Someone rolled higher than 80? It's a door. Or I don't know. That was a beautiful display. As always, I stand enchanted by your grace and pearl. Hey look, the others finally showed up. Tessa, is that? Pandemonium's final gate. It has been cast wide. I shall await your arrival beyond. Apologies for not coming sooner. This space is enveloped in some foul energy. We couldn't risk venturing through it before taking due precautions. Were my eyes mistaken? Was that Themis? Tell us what you know. You must consider your next course of actions carefully. My next course of action is to go through the gate and beat up the next boss. That's my next course of action. Alright, I'll be right back. Can you go to the bathroom? I am back. Drinking a cup of coffee and then a cup of tea. Really goes through you. Alright, let's finish this quest.
La Habrea.
I ought to have anticipated this. If he bore witness to the past events within Pandaemonium, Athea would have found Elidibus impossible to overlook. Few possess such talent for magics. I'd say not of the emissary, discerning judgment. and she has found his soul upon the tides of the ethereal sea, and has used his memories to craft a puppet that will serve her whims. But what is Thea said? But is what Thea said true? Imbued Pandaemonium itself within a soul, to breath of life into which that should never live. Thea's research is fast approaching her conclusion. Fortunately, with this information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides towards figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Subuk may be the key. The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present. The sundering of the star, the emergence of the Ascians, the calamities that brought to bear upon the realm. Terrors that under other circumstances would have been considered childish fantasies. Though not for the name that rang true to La Habrea's memories. Blah blah Brea. The heart of Sabik. To you, the secrets of Ultima's weapon might not last if the spell known as Ultima, and the source of enduring mystery. We are told a general from the Garlean Empire was gifted Ashurite by an Ascian, that the Ultima weapon might be perfected. The identity of the shadowy benefactor have remained a curiosity unknown. It's your predecessor. It's Blah Blah Brea. You may be Laha Brea, but Blah Blah Brea, the one that did it. You seem to be virtually trove of uncommon knowledge. There is aught you are withholding. Opening my tea now. Bottle tea. Let's go. Very well. At present, the heart of Sabuk itself is of greater moment. It is the creation of Athena's, made during her time in the world of La Habrea. This predates even Pandaemonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contains immerse power. She dubbed it Ashurite, studying it with a favor unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was the single crystal, unlike aught we have ever seen, the heart of Stabik. Is Azurite? How did she find Azurite? Did Athena encounter Ultima, the High Seraph? Perhaps. An unexpectedly specific question. I gather that the heart of Spec is not only Ashurite in this area. Regardless, I know not of this High Seraph, Thea. High Seraph. Thea was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal, though we came to suspect that it was not of All-Star. Which later we discovered that the Azurite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. This would be much to explain Ashila's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Ashurite and its insidious influence away, Athea's plot had already been laid. So what has become of the heart of Silbeck? I took it from Athea's laboratory after I ended her life. The destiny of the Aether within was unlike anything I had observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. I elected a safeguard in itself. It is possible Athea herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memory stored within, I wouldn't have remained in it. She is inclined to some mechanism in which it gave these memories from, as she did with her own. She would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. I get more stuff. That's good again. Oh boy, next dungeon. I have told you all I know of Athea and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Silbeck, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? During the fight of Ultima and the hands of the Ashen. Based on the information your colleagues provided, I presume the same. If an Ascian was present during your defeat of the Ultima weapon, it stands to reason that she recovered the heart. And its self-same Ascian was later struck down at a location known as the Aether Chemical Research Facility. I have heard of the name, and recently, the site that Professor Clyden's disappearance. Indeed. He was tracing the ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession. A signature that may well have belonged to the heart of Silbeck. In which case, it is no coincidence that Athea's awakening followed. For what reason would it have bring her back to life? Was his mind not of his own? Yet more questions without answers. Oh my god, let me click. Although Athea's essence is that of memory, her magics have not suffered for the lack of physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible. But she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this vessel for godhood, and is precisely close to success. It beggars belief, as you well know, that we are the lithium of her ambition. Yours was only the form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and is as long since turned to dust. Mike. Pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we are to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Thessa Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we're accustomed to. We know not how the vast of the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athea, with Elidibus leashed to her side, This may be specific, simplistic theory, But hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he would be eager to see reason. We'd only break the magics that bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Ithapus' influence, I didn't stop trying until I was free. I would ask that you do the same for Thermus. Though none are real in the conventional sense, I would feel it must be done. Thermus would never have wished to be your enemy. While Erethios' perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privilege, knowledge. To question him unemptied by magics would be ideal. Agitus broke free of her bonds in her final moments, struggling, suggesting that Athea's hold weakens under the weight of combat. You must use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus' mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile, even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle. I am certain it is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his ether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You best act quickly. Bwomp bwomp bwomp. Bwomp 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 bwomp. Alright, let's go. P11. Alright, see if my friend's ready. Check. Seems they are not ready. Oh, there they are. Alright, let's go. My gear's fine.
Always chucking stuff at my freaky company.
Oh, oops, I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to go to the entrance. Man, why'd they point me facing that way if I had to go this way? Like, 'cause I was talking. Can't point me in the right direction. Alright, 11th circle. Let's go. Wow, these queues are fast. I should always do this as tank. Alright, just waiting on a Healy.
I wonder if we can heal me for the last one. DPS.
We probably queue instantly because I'm keeping tank.
But a DPS. DPS.
The 11th circle. Oh, cutscene.
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit. In transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Elysius.
Boom, boom. This is like, isn't this from Inwalker? This music? For real justice, Themis. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to main tank again because the tank doesn't want to tank.
yeah, he saw your tank stats and he pushed his off.
Oh, come on. Why am I always... I'm warrior. You gunbreaker. Alright, we ready? Let's go.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
the only one who didn't take much of any damage. Ah, this doesn't have. He's doing the. Ooh. Ah, I gained 1 sec. It's fine. That's 1 bone sec. Ah, 2 bone sec. Never mind. 2 bone sec is bad. Be nice if I got healed. Do I have to go to the light? Ah, no, I died. Man, I had no clue what that mechanic is.
Will you be judged worthy to exist? These magics are not for you to wield.
By what were your ring?
Yeah, I got killed because I had the white ring, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it.
Okay, you might need to go opposite, but again, space is an issue.
Opposite color. That's probably why I took so much damage.
I took damage because everyone was too close to me and I was already going to get hurt again.
Yeah.
Because I survived the first one.
They double raised me? I'd like to be healed.
Will light embrace or darkness consume? Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Oh, I see. You get little debuffs on the side. That's what it is. Kind of screwed it up for everyone. Run away! What? That still got me. What? Ow.
Float me on!
He would died.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
You had to go to yours. What? I'm so confused. Ow. I'm so confused by this. I'm just non-stop getting hurt. What the heck? Is that what?
Will you be judged
I'm
worthy
constantly
to
getting hurt.
exist?
Why? I went to the white and I was just instantly, constantly targeted. I don't get it. Like, that makes no sense. I went to where I was supposed to go.
You wear purple ring.
I was white and it just kept targeting me.
So you go opposite.
But no, the people who were... Ah, I died.
For victory!
I thought opposite. I went opposite, and I got targeted anyway, just non-stop. This is such a bad run. This boss makes no sense. I will go the same color and it kills me. I go the opposite color and it kills me.
No, go to the opposite. I survived.
Well, I keep getting targeted. Like I survive and then I just get targeted by some random thing that just won't stop hitting me.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
That's the dark one. The opposite side. Oh, come on. I'm gonna eventually get this stupid fight done. Alright, I'm in the opposite color. Am I gonna die this time? Yeah, I had this circle before, but it was just that it was just killing me non-stop. Oh, you had to stay in here the whole time.
Yeah.
That's why.
Worthy to exist.
Light one, so it goes off further.
For victory!
Surprisingly, we didn't wipe. But there's still 12% health left. We might wipe. We still have a chance. What? Shouldn't have hit me. I was out. I dodged it. What? Yeah, let's go cutscene. Oh, it's so bad. ahead and get it. Yeah, I got the body piece. Wait, okay, kill it. The fog has lifted. I knew Athea's magics manifested the desire of their victim at the expense of aught else, but I never guessed the desire of mine she could exploit. Since the moment we met, I have made pain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose the curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. What is this? Free. Then I am no longer needed. Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could have asked for. We need you, Themis. Your work isn't over yet. Just render judgment of Themis' actions. Your work's never over. You're a researcher. Your work never stops. Your work's not done. You can't die yet. This warmth, your ether. You grasped the fraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own. Nevertheless, I feel I am here on borrowed time. Now you can go when your work's done. Because you can't die yet. I tell you when you can die. I only hope that I can see you through the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. I am Ellipse, the emissary. As such, it has fallen upon to judge Athea, who would disrupt our careful balance to fulfill her own desire. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Erisios and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark upon our final ascent. Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Thessa would guide you to our side once again. I am grateful for the present patience and to tolerance my lapse in manners. Athea's hold upon me is broken, and I pledge every moment of my remaining time to seeing that she answer for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course. As I mentioned, Athea possesses a vessel that may serve creation of a god. It is someone Thessa knows well, a man by the name Clyden. But a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athea's purpose. The creation of a person requires not just a body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls and given form through the infusion of ether. We lack a physical body, and yet we can see and feel all the same. Athea is different. She has carved her memories into Clyden's soul while it was still within his body, and thus made both her own. But even she is prone to error after the sundering beginnings became more fragile, both body and soul, and this difference prevents Athea from realizing the full extent of her desire. So that is why she has turned her sights towards Thessa. Her uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. 'Cause I got plot armor. By scrutinizing her feats into battle, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Thea's powers and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. Accumulation. We have to save Clyden. We can't simply remove Athea's memories from Clyden's body. Then a fight. Then to fight Athea, we must fight Clyden as well. Can't we just simply remove her memories? An arduous task, but not impossible. Athea can inscribe herself upon another's soul, but she cannot erase it well. If we awaken Clyden's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athea's clutches. Grasp word, go. Same word. I keep hitting the mic. I'm used to it being a lot less closer. We still don't know why she chose Clyden, but that makes him more suited than anyone else. What makes him more suited than anyone else? Although I've never spoken to Clyden, I did witness an incident that may prove revolutionary. When instructing the vessel to do her bidding, she called it by a familiar name, Erythios. Wait, why would she? It is as I thought. It is as you thought. Yes, please give me materia for free and money. Your thought is the completion of this quest. A mother's touch. Themis, you may have just handed us the key to rescuing Clyden. What must we do? First and foremost, we must confront Thea. She has been made vulnerable by Elidibus. Vulnerable as Elidibus was. Yet our opponent stands on the verge of godhood, as we are now. She would unmake us in an instant. Thessa, we have no choice but to place the burden of our fate. And the fate of many more besides. Squarely upon your shoulders. I trust you have no objections? Yeah, on second thought, I'm pretty good. God or no, I shall cast her down. It is a burden I'm used to carrying. Objections? No. Concerns? Yes. God or no, I shall cast her down. If you have faith in your victory, then so do I. And we all appreciate Tessa's willingness to filling herself with at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this will liberate Clyden. I have a plan. Do not trouble yourself over the details. But the same goes for you, Tessa. You must focus entirely of your attention on Athena. She will not be easily bested, even by one of your powers. Let us trust in La Habrea and prepare for the battle to come. Alright, cool, I go and fight. Before we face Athea, I must know. She has never discovered the Asherite, had never fallen under its influence, but she still lived a normal life. Would she have been a mother to me? Oh, it's the other guy. I thought it was him talking. I have asked myself the same question. Questions with no answers, I fear. But let us push that out of our mind. There is something we must discuss, and I would do so not at La Habrea, but as father to his son. Are you winning? Let's go, P12. Excuse me. Let's see if my friend is ready. Yep. Alright, let's go. Let's queue 12 circle. Oh wow, it's the queue again. Let's go.
Dare you? I said DP.
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
Souls. I'm the only one here. Except 7 other people. To kick your ass. I say that and watch I die as much as I did the last one. I think I died like 3 times that last one. Hey, she became like Titania, but cooler colored. And more freaky looking. So let me guess, I'm main tanking again.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I left my tank stance on. Hey, I'm not the only new person.
I didn't even bother.
Let's go. I have no clue what's going on, so let's just hope for the best. Ah, see it again. Ah, I kind of figured that. I that thing at equilibrium. Dang it. Music's pretty dope. Alright, just gonna do left, right, left. Oh, it's Tank Buster. Look at that, I only took 6,000 damage. Ah, balls. Something tells me I shouldn't be in certain spots. Oh, donuts. This fight's kinda cool. Donuts in the back. Do I have to go there, or can I just chill over here? Oh, I can't just chill over here. Ah ha how. Ooh, almost died. Ooh, I took some heavy damage. Oh no. You stole my platform. I don't like how these are on my side. I realized my mistake of pointing the boss this way. I want to put the boss back where they belong. Oh, hey. This is just utter chaos. Ah, the dots. Oh wow, lost is already done to one. Alright, 78%. Let's go. This is such a sad release. Well, the tanks are on this side and the healers are on that side. Let's go. Ooh, it's a good thing I shielded. The healer would die. Oh, I got through the shell. I need healing. Ah, I fell off the edge.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
I tried to move. Quick, healer, LB3. I believe almost all of us fell off the edge. That's funny. Well, I guess we tank swap. Ah, no. Damn. Both tanks died. That was a oops. I forgot to move. I said it. Watch I die as much as I did the last time. What the crook? I'll shirk the boss on myself. Ah, it didn't show up. I'm not showing up. Ah! Well, too late. Don't push me off. Woo. Oh no, it's just tanks. Just have to keep each other alive. This, so I can heal. Oh, what? It killed me. Ah. What? How did that kill me? I should have been fine. Alright, let everyone cast stuff. Alright. Man, that shouldn't have killed me. That was BS. It's back and forth. nearly done with the back. Heal now, 'cause he's not actually attacking me. That's gonna be interesting. Can't jump. Barely made it. I see two on that side. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure that there was two on that side. Oh no, why'd I waste this? I didn't need to use it. Oh, why did I do that? Alright, nice. Well, he's all the way over there. Shake it off. Man, I took no damage. Ooh, that was close. That's how we all wiped the last time. Oh, my bad. Forgot. Just. That was close. God, AoE. Ow. Ah, no. Ooh, that hurt. Ah. Oh boy. I have no cooldowns, really. Ow, I knew that was gonna happen. I like no cooldowns. Because he used the last one for the other hit. Alright, I'm technically near the safe spot. Yeah, we did it. We only wiped once. I only died twice. I'll give it to the healer. I feel bad for the healers. Heed. I didn't get it. Heed. Heed. Pass. 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 Alrighty. Well, that was all the stuff. Countless years I've waited within that stifling crystal, and now, when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way. Your dream is not but a selfish ambition to fulfill. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. And why, the end of this road to godhood, what did you hope to find? And that is not, the fact remains that you worked against the interest of the star. Even so, I would hear her answer. I would know why my mother cast us aside. Because she gets cookies if she becomes a god. How unlike you, Erythios. You were never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. Irrefutable proof. What, this turned into a staff animation. Gotta do the head tilt. My theory was that any true god would see us as we are, imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. To prove this could not be but benefit to the star, I would give it the perfect stewards, that it might shine brighter than any other. And you would destroy the lives of already upon it. In that I am no different from our peers. Over the course of eons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creatures cannot but usher their inferior predecessors into oblivion. Even without the meddling nature that would take the self-same course. If the destination is the same, it's somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. The Azurite made such thoughts irresistible, perhaps, but it cannot have created them from a whole cloth. This is Athena's truth. What right have you to pass judgment? You are but a vessel of my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. Damn. What are you saying? Poor Erythios. Always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. She just called you dense. I gave birth to you for a single reason. That you might serve as my tool. And like any tool, I crafted you to suit my needs. That might accept my essence when the time came. Damn. Of course, I also made more ensembles to my demands to ensure that you would feel the cloying affection for your dear mother. However, it seemed that my tinkering was insufficient. My very feelings were your design. You created a boy unable to grasp even the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Yet here you are, standing in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. I still feel the sting of it. With the pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. As stubborn as you are witless. If the star were not mine, then it serves no purpose. Oh, look, she's happy. She aims to obliterate the ethereal sea and stem the flow of life. She will do no such thing. Womp womp. Before the battle, La Brea told me I was the key to finishing this. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed eons to find its home in another. One whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as hers. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Should my memory seize this chance to follow suit, they may rebound enough to wake his mind. Bum bum. But Athena inhabits him still. What will become of you? I don't know. But if I can ruse his soul, perhaps it would disrupt Athena's hold. And it's the best chance we have. My whole life, others have looked down upon me, but never given up, searching for my purpose. Now I've found it. This decision is yours to make and yours alone. Do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. Eurystheus, don't you dare. No, stop. Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own. I have found my true family. Ugh. My power wanes. The vessel rejects me. Hey, look, they went into a void. They split in two. What's happening? Athena's magic should be impotent, with no body to fuel. Precisely. Athena was the sole force holding the space around Pandaemonium together, and now it crumbles. Although little would change if we were buried here, we cannot let this be Thessa's final resting place. That's fine, I have plot armor. But what about this dude? No, he ain't dead yet. Oh, hey, look, they all teleported away. Except her. Of all my miscalculations, to think you would be my undoing. That you would even be capable of defying. Ah. Is there more you would like to say to me? Or have you decided to return to your mother's bosom? Have you brought Clyden back to me? Apologies. I would never... But... but I only the dregs of your own memory. I can do naught but watch as the evil you brought collapses, bearing you under its weight. How disappointing. Truly useless to the last. Damn. And who made me that way? Oh. Back talking each other. Let's go. It imploded. They say instance 3, but this is a solo instance. Why are there 3 other instances of a solo instance? Although Erythios is not but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains, but he acted with resolve, fully aware of the potential consequences. Let us look back at this moment, not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are heroes of the day. Athena's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not steamed them in advance. We shall stay here, both to look over Professor Clyden and to ensure that there is no further disturbances in the ethereal sea. You should rest, and I will not take no for an answer. No, I shall not rest. You can't make me. You're just a bunch of magic. Yeah, I can flow through you. See, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. It seems we can do naught but wait. Perhaps we might discuss the matter which has been troubling. Well, your colleague Imiji was entangled upon his historical events, which led us to this area. She slipped the name of an Asian, La Habrea. You mean blah blah Brea. Although she knows few of the figure only from her research, she was most insistent there is no evidence connecting the Asian to myself. Yet I am aware that this La Habrea used the heart of Sherbek to sow chaos throughout your world, and it would be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only present who has met the Asian in question. Should you ask? So I would ask you directly. Are he and I one and the same? It's my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destruction. Isn't it a different La Habrea, though? It was Blah Blah Brea, and you never really saw him. Without the mask on. He always just took over other people's bodies. A diplomatic answer. Understand the Asians often use the bodies of others to direct their plots. Enact their plots. So it's impossible to say who they truly are. These Asians, or Paragons, I am told, were ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the sundered worlds. I have heard but a small number of their deeds, still I find it difficult to comprehend the depths in which they were willing to sink. To choose the path of evil all for the sake of the star. I admit to the decision I would make under the right circumstances, although the ages may have taken their toll. My devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I will treat the heart of Slimek as a mere tool of my own ends. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I would unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend, and remain blissful ignorant in my hypocrisy of all the while. Ah, it appears Clyden has awoken. Thessa, I have some faint memories of what what transpired. You stood against Thea and won. And you were there too. Brea, Ethereos' memories of you dwell within me still. So, unyielding discipline, you hope to forge a son equal to yourself, but the crucible you placed upon him left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty, at the least. I will hear no more. Though you may possess Ethereos' memories, you are not him. In rebirth, you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and the enemy does not deserve sympathy. Of course, I would never condone the actions of an Ascian, but you are not him. You are Brea of the Convocation. You spread no effort in saving us from Athea's nations, but you, for that, you deserve the utmost praise and my personal thanks. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trials is behind you. You may find that Pandaemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hepatos, Liberator, who has set the very first wheels in motion. There is one place to find these answers in the past. However, I must insist you keep silent about Thea's fate. While I doubt it would change the decisions I make, you should not tender us information we cannot uncover ourselves. Now, I have said my piece. I shall follow my son's footsteps. Those dubious memories will fade to nothing, as was always there. Farewell. He poofed. Do it again. My time too draws near, but I believe I can stay long enough to see this matter through. You shall journey to the past and seek out the truth of Brea's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I have the opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you share it with me. I look forward to it. I shall take in the ethereal sea one final time as I await your turn. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, guided by the past. Map. Surprised none of this is voiced. Except the fight scenes. I gotta go all the way up here. That was P12. I technically don't need to be in party anymore, so I'll party right now. Pandaemonium. I just like how this map is permanently undiscovered. Hey, I fought that keep, and I won. Couldn't have me teleport closer. They literally run through the first boss, P1 boss. Brea, I just talked to you. You're dead. And he's dead. Tessa, truth be told, I thought you were you have little reason to have ever visit this place again. It seems I was wrong. I just wanted to say hello. How neatly you oversee your motivations. Do as you will, then. She has gone to the trouble to visit us, and you hardly think curtness. So I hardly think curtness is in order. We brave Pandaemonium together. Why not at least share with her our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandaemonium to La Habrea. I was never meant to hold it for long. Now, such authority resides in rightful hands. With La Habrea's help, we have poured through Athena's research into the Metoli. Thus, we were able to restore Humonos' mind and body. Yet there is still much work to be done, damage to repair, keywords to replace. The tasks are too many to count. But although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandaemonium will soon function as it did before. Before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put to rest. One concerns Pandaemonium itself, and another a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. Shall not take long. Lack of resolve caused me to delay, but I have chosen my course. Those concerns must be weighing. Do you intend to share your burdens with us? If you do bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment is almost beggars belief. But I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. Stay here. This will be over soon. Will it? Humone. Why'd you call me here, Master La Habrea? There is still much to be done if the Wardens are to be freed. You have served within Pandaemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior keyword now that Judas is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear. One concerns myself. Separating Vathos from herself required removing part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice, but one which came at no small cost to my natural talents. I am but a shadow of the man I was at the time of my appointment as La Habrea. I could never hope to wield the same magics that Vathos used to bind the wardens, minds that alone break their shackles. That tone of defeat does not benefit your voice, Master La Habrea. Do not give in to despair. There is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Vathos left behind facilities fascinating research. His conclusions was not in order to transform a vessel into a Vathos. Absolute control over their mind was essential. As you well know, the magics used to achieve such domain exploited strong emotions within their victims' hearts. In such case, the Hermots and Judas, their respect for me. Upon slipping their bonds, Ephiros took steps to throw Pandaemonium into chaos. With their attention divided, keywords and wardens alike were easy targets. But there was such an act that came before, regardless to Ephiros' powerhouse, that he could not have won freedom on his own. Ooh, we think to her. For long days and nights I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long ago. She claimed the mind of one of her admirers. Himone, none would question your pride and your position, your devotion to Pandaemonium. But what do you... But you do not believe I am one fit to lead it, do you? Your loyalty lies not with my vision for Pandaemonium, but Athea's. Master La Habrea, whatever has squirreled the sudden accusations, I assure you there is a proper explanation. What are you doing, La Habrea? Do not approach. As I have already stated, even should I detect Thea's tinkering, I am currently powerless to spell it. And so I have come to the decision, one which was made with the best intentions of our star in mind. In order to build brighter, better future, I require the strength I have lost. I must embrace the obvious memories. He's only half mask. Mark well this sight, engrave it upon your very soul. Ah, wait, he went full mask. Now bear witness to the true La Habrea. He's burning the witch. I cannot imagine that this was an easy choice, but it's done. Is she alive? Yes. You shall remember this lesson well. Thea's puppy no longer, I see. She may yet harbor ill will towards me, but this is a risk I'm willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow Pandaemonium to divert my focus. Himone, I would ask that you serve me anew. There is none other more suited to observing this position, an other who will take such pride in their duty. My loyalty to Athena led me to betray you once before. Would you allow me to keep the position of keyword? I require your talent. I require those. The past is of no consequence. Very well. I honor your fallen colleagues. I shall restore the Institute to its former glory. Ah, Brea himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation, thinks not twice once his judgment is sounded. That he is different from Athena, he thinks only for the betterment of the stars. So long as his duty guides his actions, he shall not share her fate. And should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Good. This is the path he has chosen to walk, then I will walk. I will allow our bonds to fray no further. As his son, I shall support him on the days ahead. I would ask you say the same. I do not say the same. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. And never shall one give away to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any debts between us to be void. Before you leave here, mark well these words. My resolve shall waver less unfathomable, and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path the same conviction. Alright, where am I going? I gotta go back here. Man, they make him teleport everywhere. Gotta go back down. Wonder, yep, they're giving swords again. Unsung blade. Nice. So just gotta collect like 6 more and I get the enhanced weapon. They should honestly let you fly in here. I don't know why they make you just walk. Or technically ride a mount. There you are, Thessa. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed upon what happened while I was held prisoner. His story shone light upon the number of questions that were nagging at my conscience, namely those concerning the ethereal signature named from Ezim. Doubtless, its source was Athena, reaching out as far as she could from her prison, ever grasping for someone to take Eurystheus' place, grasping for the body his soul resided in. I wanted to ask you, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memory stored within? Indeed. It was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should have awoken the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Eurystheus' soul to suitable ways. Perhaps ethereal resonance was a gradual process in this case. However, being attuned to Eurystheus exposed you to Athena's voice as well, doubtless in this choice of venture forth into Azila was not your own, it was Athena's influence working through you. I do not recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. I never would have incurred such recklessness. Usually, although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions. Reflection is how we paint the seeds of growth, although we must not blame ourselves for the events out of our control. That is the voice in the crystal belonging to the person from which your soul originated. Well, not even the most brilliant researchers can come to that conclusion. Your resonance means more than you know. Your reassurance means more than you know. Thank you. Now, one final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths, for my very existence. This may indicate that a new memory has been floating to the surface, eager to be observed. For some time now, the question of why La Habrea and Eurystheus would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Eurystheus' memories and such magical talents at my disposal, I believe I can make this final memory manifest for us all to behold. Shall we witness it together? I leave this memory for you, future of our star. The final days has come, and the creation magics we have relied upon now hastened our downfall. But despair has not yet won. La Habrea and the others of the convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elidibus, Themis, has already offered to give his life to our salvation. Yet there is another problem which must be dealt with, Pandaemonium, wherein are confined our most various creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take time to restore order. Pandaemonium's cells were breached and their prisoners set upon the star. Our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. Someone must stay behind and ensure that never happens. With Themis and La Habrea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. And that is why I must defy the directive of the Covotion. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so, the final days may take me. I may not live to see my duty upheld. That is why I have resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandaemonium, both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to future even if I can. I have imbued the crystal with magics that will attract to my essence even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew. This message will reach me. Pandaemonium shall not be left unattended. If all else fails, then perhaps another woman, like my dear friend, come along. One with an almost unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. I wonder I wonder where she is now. How many souls has she saved, and how many beasts has she slain since last we met? I don't know, I've killed a ton of people. Like, a ton. Alongside my warning, this memory shall carry a wish. Tessa, may we meet again. Now listen well. If anyone receives this message, must come to the Pandaemonium. Please make haste, I repeat. Well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humoring me, and now we have come to this. It's arrived. A rock. Yes, the heart of Spirit. Oh. It's a heart. It's a rock. The tie that bonds Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it in my possession. Now it appears your efforts have left a fret of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its powers as Asherite yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has been left it with me for a reason. I shall take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, nay, the entire star, I thank you both for putting an end to Athea's wickedness.
I see. Then Hephaestus' story has been laid bare. As has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandaemonium are answered, and soon order shall be restored. I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend.
What are you talking about? I just beat up monsters for you. And you.
So many revelations. But there are more. If you would dig a little deeper. Elidibus's soul was plucked from the ethereal sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel. You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandaemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way, or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth into our age, into Elpis. Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandaemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation, then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. That you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare. The people of your age call this the Ethereal Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful. I wish you well on your journey. A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other.
Water.
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet should this star continue upon its path, look, the light.
Welcome back, Tessa. I hope you said your farewell to Themis for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, it's a gift I could never hope to repay. As Lahaber has said, I am not Erythios, yet I bear a part of him inside me. I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. A spark has been struck in my mind. I am ready to pursue my research with a fever the likes of which have not had since my youth. Doubtless, I shall have need for you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I truly hope that you will once again to your sound counsel. Till then, farewell. It's only battle materia. Go with skill speed. And that is Pandaemonium. Complete. Yay, we completed Pandaemonium and the storyline. Let's go. And with that, I will call it there. This view. And it's raining. Let's go. Alrighty. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys the next time. Bye bye.